So, Joe, I watched the Watchers movies, starting with Watchers. That's the first one.
Wait,
It
didn't we talk about
stars
this last week?
it stars Corey Haim and a dog. Yes, the great movie Watchers.
Pretty sure we
So
talked last
it
week.
starts out with a dog that escapes a genetic research facility.
A
But the
science flick.
dog isn't the only thing that escaped. A monster escapes too. Luckily, this dog is filled with cocaine and found himself in the loving arms of somebody who loved cocaine, Joe. Wings Hauser's in the third one. My bad. This dog finds Corey Haim. Can you believe it? 222 himself. So they romp around, escape this fucking dumb looking mutant, and blow the mutant up at the end, and it fucking sucks. Would not recommend, Joe. So the second one, it's called Watchers 2. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's called Watchers II. And in Watchers II, the same dog, maybe? A new dog, maybe? They all look the same to me. But, anyways, a strikingly similar dog escapes maybe the same genetic research facility because they're doing the same work at this place. And yet again, Joe, another mutant chases after the dog and it escapes too. And only this time, only what the fuck kind of sense does that make? But this time it's different, Joe, because the dog finds an older person to do cocaine and lick peanut butter from various places with. And then the monster finds them. And then they kill the monster. And it's over. So the first and second movie, pretty much the same fucking shit, except there's fucking older people in the second one. And why they call this thing the Watchers is because the Outsiders already came out. Not Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, who may or may not have come out together, but the movie The Outsiders with world famous international star of stage and screen, Patrick Swayze. So that's the only reason I could think why this movie isn't called The Outsiders, because they never, in any of these motherfucking, all four of these fucking movies, they never refer to this monster as a watcher. Nothing watching nothing except maybe in the third one. We'll get to that in a minute. But they always call it the outsider. It's fucking dumb. And the whole time you're just thinking, why the fuck is this called The Watcher? Anyways, the first two movies fucking suck a dick. Don't watch them. The third one has Wings Hauser in it. Does that add anything? Take away anything? It's a little better. It's a Predator ripoff. The dog and the monster this time are dropped in the woods or the jungle, some kind of fucking rainforest with fucking foreigners and shit. Something. So Wings Hauser is in a prison for a government or a military prison. That was it. So it's all for like army people who I don't know. I guess don't ask, don't tell fell through, so they threw them all in jail or some shit. Whatever the fuck you do to be in the military and then get sent to prison, Wings Hauser did that, and so did everybody else in the facility. Only Wings Hauser was set up. Don't trust the government. So some fucking asshole comes up to him and says, "Hey, you some bitch, I got this deal for you. There's a job I need you to take care of. I saw this Adrian Barbeau video, and I need you to go into the jungle and take care of business." I forget what the fuck he tells him is in the jungle or what in the motherfuck he has to do. But it turns out the dog teams up with a little foreigner boy, and then they fucking find Wings Hauser and his crew, and it just turns into Predator with a goofy looking monster. Better than the other two movies, but they put weird fucking eyes in it that just makes it look like a goofy fucking idiot monster, like something from Digging Up Tomorrow. Like if it had eyes that looked like it was on the cover of the poster, or the VHS, whatever the fuck that was, would have looked leaps and bounds better. But it looks like they plucked out two of those fucking Taco Bell straw eyes and threw it in the fucking thing's head. It's all right, man. Definitely better than the first and second one. Wings Hauser doesn't really Hauser it up too much in this one. Uh, there's some gore. The monster stuff is definitely better, but still, it's a Watchers movie, so who gives a fuck? Watchers 4, Joe. It turns out that the dog and the mutant are linked. Okay. In this one, we find out that this genetic facility was doing your stereotypical thing that all genetic facilities are doing, trying to make super soldiers, Joe. Good old Captain America's. Only this one's a little different. You see, they send out the smart dog to do like recon and things like that, go sniff out the situation. And the dog happens to be psychically linked with the monster. So the big, bulky monster goes out and does the fighting and all that shit. Really fucking dumb. Probably should have explained that from the fucking beginning instead of leaving it for the last movie. But asshole people. So at least the monster in this one looks like a dog monster. So thumbs up for that. Brigsby Bear's own Mark Hamill's in it. So I know you'll rush out and watch this one now. It's directed by John Carl Buechler, rest in empowerment. And it's definitely the best one out of the movie. There's some cool gore. The monster fucking, you don't want to like look away in embarrassment when you see it. So that's good. That stuff's cool. But it's just another one. Monsters fucking coming after the dog. They got to run away. But in the end, it turns out, like you said, the monster's just so sad. And he just wants to be with the dog in the end. Oh, but fuck you. You're going to get shot, blown up, and died. Okay, bye. Watcher's movie sucks, Joe. Be happy that you didn't have to sit through any of these fucking things and it wasn't picked. I know you picked this one. So maybe you want to fucking go make your life a little bit more miserable and watch the Watchers movies, but
Well, I'm watching the fucking Tomatoes movies. How much worse can life be? But you should probably make the poster or the image, I guess, for the YouTube and have the either the dog or the creature and just put blowjob queen. That would
I mean, I wish I had a working pen so I can write this shit down because I do kind of need to write shit down. I'll just use this piece, the inner pen, without the fucking casing. All right, so let me just write that down there. So yeah, watch the third one if you're a Wings Hauser fan. Otherwise, if you're a monster movie fan, just watch the fourth one. Fucking not to talk shit about a fucking dead guy, but like I said, Corey Haim can't really act. Second one doesn't have shit going on. That was probably the hardest fucking one to get through because it was the same fucking shit, just with older people. And third one has Wings Hauser in it. If you want a Predator ripoff, there you go. But the fourth one's pretty cool. But just after watching all three of these, I wasn't just like, oh fuck. At least it just doesn't suck a dick. If you're interested at all, watch the fourth one. It's kind of a werewolf movie without the motherfucker turning back into a person, I guess.
No Benicio del Toro in this one.
Fuck no. And last week I said David Elsey did the effects. That kept fucking bothering me because I think Rick Baker might have done it.
Rick Baker
Didn't right on. Okay, so I knew it. Didn't bother me enough to fucking look it up. But in the back of my mind, I was like, oh man, this was the first time in my life I was wrong and misspoke. But I knew it. I knew it.